Hello friends, this is Ash and this is Mage Monsters 2. This is an Autobattler game, pretty fun. I have a lot of videos of this game on my channel. Lessie is coming out with Doom Dwarfs soon. You can wishlist it down on the bottom right. I have a couple videos on Doom Dwarfs too. I definitely recommend you check it out. Check out the Steam page and wishlist it to help the development of the game. But for now, we're here for Mage Monsters 2. Let's get into it with a new game. So I haven't played this in a while, right? I have a lot of videos playing this game, but I'm a little bit out of practice. We're gonna stay with Impossible because, you know, you gotta have a challenge. I'm going to play, well, over here, if you look at the first stage, I have all skulls except for this guy. This guy was always a challenge for me. I'm gonna leave him alone for now, though. Let's go to the forest, and I'm gonna play with Effro. Effro is a Necromancer. Effro summons skeletons at the cost of 25 health per each skeleton summoned. Very similar to a build you could do in Doom Dwarfs. There's a way you can kind of build your own Necromancer. That's probably something I'll be doing soon in the early access build I have of it. Okay, so let's get into it with Effro. Impossible mode, this might not go so smooth, but sometimes you need a non-smooth gameplay to remember how to play. Right? So some archers sound pretty good. Is there any... As the Effro summon, Effro cannot attack. All your non-skeleton units spawn with 0 armor. Right, so archers make sense then in that case. Because I already have a 0 armor. So why not, I mean, I think they have 0 armor. I have to double check the stats of an archer. We'll see right now. Let's see. So we can get Effro health, which is a very good thing to have. You want Effro to have more health, because then you can summon more skeletons. It makes sense. All right, and then range for a non-hero, you know what? We're not worried about that. We're going to concentrate on our hero alone. I would really like to have a solo build, but you know what? I thought maybe, since I'm kind of out of practice, taking on the archers makes sense. All right, so we're going to upgrade our hero. We have skeleton armor, skeleton health, summon cooldown. We're going to do summon cooldown. I want him to be a little bit faster with a skeleton drop. Also, they don't have any armor. I was right. Perfect unit to come along. Extra skeletons. And I would really like some skeleton speed. It's kind of a bad situation all around because I'm probably going to die more often than not. Let me go ahead and slow the game down a little bit. We'll put it on 2x instead of 3 so I can kind of get my bearings a little bit better. Not any of those. I'm going to get... Let's get 1 point into skeleton damage. We're going to upgrade our hero and do a little bit more health for Effro here too. Effro, you're going to get some health. And summon range is actually a pretty good one too. So with summon range, I can be further back on the battlefield and summon units rather than getting right up in their face, the enemy's face. All right, let's see how this goes. Like I said, I'm very out of practice, so it might take a minute for me to get familiar with the game again. Skeleton armor might be something that I'm going to need. I mean, look at this. Effro's kind of getting beat down right now. I do remember one technique, though, and I am going to utilize this if I can. It is healing. Healing my dude. So let's go new spell. And we're going to go with a healing type spell. So this is healing wave. This one's good, but it also speeds up your attack, right? So you summon faster, which hurts you more. I'll take Bless, and I'll just keep it kind of like a minor Bless for now. You know, we'll do a little bit of upgrades, sure. I say minor, then I immediately am like, oh, just do a little bit of upgrading. All right, here we go. Just keep that ready to heal up Effro if we need to. I mean, preferably, I wouldn't need to heal Effro at all, but, you know, it's going to happen at some point, right, where we're going to need to heal him. Like right there, not too bad. We don't really need a lot more healing at the moment. What we need is just our skeletons to be more of a force to be reckoned with. We need to summon them faster, need more armor, things like that. Skeleton armor. Here we go. Extra skeletons needs to be up, and the armor itself, range is a big one. All right. But really, speed is going to be huge. Getting them out there and having them be meaty enough to be able to take some hits. Like right now, this is going to be bad because I'm not getting enough skeletons spawn quick enough, so we're going to die. All right, case in point there. Case in point. Let's get back into it then. And let me see if I can... Let me see. Where was my flaw there? I think I think it's really a matter of speed. If I can get enough skeletons out there as quickly as we can, it's not going to really matter as much for health and all that stuff. We just need them to be out on the field, right? Let's get the range. Okay, we're going to need Effro health right away too. Extra skeletons is a big one. Skeleton speed is big too. So that's another one to really, you know, concentrate on. Summon range. All right, I'm kind of all over the place, but you know what? I do like kind of having a base level of 5 points into everything. I just feel like having some kind of foundation does help with these gameplays. Okay, good. I'm really going to try to get Effro a win here. I mean, that's something I never got before. So summon cooldown. And we're going to get some armor for them. I really just need more health for my buddy here, too. He's going to be dying very quickly without enough health. They give me nothing. Okay, skeleton range. We're going to probably die because I don't have a heal. And I am going to be summoning a lot of skeletons at a far range. Let's see if we can outwin them. I probably want to get a heal. A heal for my dude again. That was very handy to have. Let's get our summon cooldown. Let's go and get that healing technique. Where is it? Where is it? You're gonna give me bless, right? Come on, give me bless. Give me bless. I need it. There we go. Thank you. Okay, we're just gonna leave that alone for now. I mean, bless is bless, right? We got it. Skeleton speed, we need them to move a little bit faster. I need them to be from point A to point B as fast as possible. And we need a couple more points in the range because he does walk from here to here. It's about 4 steps, so probably about 4 more levels. Just an assumption. I don't really know the science behind it, the math or whatever. Okay, come on, come on. I am taking too much damage. I'm going to die shortly. Nope. We survived it, but barely. Skeleton armor, I'll take. Let's get some Effro health. That's a big one for me. And this is where things get a little bit dicey because I need to be strong enough to be able to defeat these guys before they get over to me. So we're going to need range. We're going to need range. We're going to need speed. Those are 2 big factors. I think right now just range and maybe, let's see, melee lifesteal. Let's do some lifesteal. Sure. Let's go. Let's see what happens. But a little bit of lifesteal can help my skeletons maybe stay alive a little bit longer. I don't know if this is going to work, man. So stage 5 seems to be the bane of my skeleton build at the moment. All right, I'm going to have to re-strategize this just a tad. I think maybe I'm concentrating too much on other things and not skeletons themselves. I just need an overwhelming force of skeletons that can easily spawn quick enough to take those guys out before they get close, right? So we're going to do range and a little bit into health and speed. That's just going to be it. Range, health, speed. So let's go and do summon range. Health. And more range. Extra skeletons is a good one too. But it's really summon cooldown that's going to be a big factor in this. All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm going to get my speed pretty good and then make it where we're doing multiple skeletons. So 2 skeletons at a time would be nice. All right, that was better. All right, 1 into extra skeletons. Let's get another one into speed. Another one into range. And I think 1 more into range will help a lot. Oh yeah, there we go. That's much better. He's barely even moving before the skeletons get summoned. So that really helps out. My character's gonna die because I don't have any healing factors. So hopefully these guys are hard enough to contend with this. Okay, now we definitely need to factor in the healing, right? So new spell. Let's hopefully get bless before we reroll too much. Here we go. I don't like investing too much into the roll itself, the reroll, right? And how are we doing for our skeleton percentage? So 40% chance to summon an extra skeleton. We need that much higher. All right, let's get Effro health up. That's just a good one to have overall. And we'll get our skeleton percentage up to, I think I need to get that to like a 5 or something. His health needs to be like a 5. See how quickly it's going down. Even with my heal, it's not gonna Keep them alive. We need a couple points into the heal percentage, like how strong we're healing, right? Okay, another extra skeleton. And health for Effro. Health for Effro again. 60% now on that one. Alright, we're going to do a heal. This is where it could be dicey or not. Let's see what happens. I'm thinking maybe healing wave could actually help a little bit here. Okay, okay. Speed up my skeleton summon just a little bit. Oh, come on, man. That didn't work, huh? Oh, it might. It might actually work. Barely, though. It did work, but barely. All right, so I think I'm maxed out for my range. I'm pretty good on range now. We'll get more percentage and more cooldown speed. Here we go. We're looking pretty good all around now. Okay, these guys have no armor, so they are going to die pretty quick overall, but we do have the archers for support. Okay, we need to take out these melee guys, and then we can just concentrate on moving forward towards these freaking javelin throwers. All right, let's go. You guys will make it there eventually, okay? Eventually. I'm pretty sure my force is going to, when I do duplicates, overwhelm them. And that's exactly what happened. All right, so movement speed for these guys seems pretty high right now. We definitely need that. Let's get that to a 2% every single time. That's a good thing to have. A little bit of armor. Never hurt anybody. All right, so we have a 1 point into armor. And let's upgrade our spell for... Yeah, I'm going to do one more in the heal. I think that's good on heal. All right, come on, come on. We just need our skeleton speed to be a lot quicker. So they can get from here to there and defend Effro very quickly. In that case. And then we need to speed them up like they're summoning too. If they're summoning fast enough and we're able to heal up, then we're good. Look at that. We're getting a nice little army here though. So it's doable, man. It's doable. We might be able to get through this. Love it, love it. Summon cooldown. Yeah, let's get another point into that too. Speed it up. These guys are going to be faster. Oh man, they're going to be much faster, aren't they? Alright, so I need to speed up my skeletons much more. Armor's good and all that, but we need summon cooldown and we need just speed. Skeleton speed, where you at? I need it. Skeleton speed. There was nothing in it. We need enough points in that for sure. That's going to be... I need like a 5 in that. Because look at how close they can get. They can close the distance too quickly. And then I can't do nothing but die. Alright, so that's stage 8. That's another problem. Maybe that's where I'm lacking all around. Is I need more speed to be able to make this happen. Let's go and restart. We're going to restart again. You would think I would lower the difficulty to make this, you know, a little bit more plausible of a defensive strategy for myself. But I'm not going to do that. Let's get Effro health. And skeleton health is not going to be the thing I get yet. Summon range. I've seen the skeleton speed. We're going to get skeleton speed pretty early on too. Damage would be also a nice factor to have. Okay, here we go. I mean, ultimately, I don't need that much speed, I guess, if I have an army of skeletons I can summon with just the raising my hand one single time, right? That would be good too. So summon cooldown, we'll do 1 point into that. More into speed. More into range. Speed and range, those are going to be huge for me, I think. Look, because now look how fast I can go from point A to point B. The only thing is I need to be able to heal as well. So we need to factor in the healing protocol here. Another one to speed. New spell. Give me bless. There we go. We got bless. And now let's see. Health. I did not have enough health at all, did I? All right, let's go. Okay, so now that they're fast enough, they seem pretty fast. I don't know about fast enough, but they seem fast. Don't kill my archers. My archers are my only support, my backup plan here. Nice. Okay, extra skeletons. And let's see. Skeleton health might be a good thing. Let's get them a little bit faster. We're going to get extra skeletons leveled up more. I want to get this actually to 5. So we have a 100% chance to get 2 skeletons. And if they're super fast, then, you know, we can kind of overwhelm them with just force, I'm hoping. Oh, we're going to find out for sure here if this is even applicable. No, it's not going to work. The skeletons, no, stay alive. I healed a skeleton to survive. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get 15% to damage. And you know what? A little bit more into health and skeletons. That's about all we can do at this point. Oh, they get a little bit of damage to me, did they? Okay, the only problem is I'm not having enough skeleton force in the fight here. And I don't have enough to heal with. Okay. So we're definitely going to need extra skeletons, and we're going to need more heal. Like 2 points into heal would be nice. And a little bit more speed, I suppose. And range. Okay, let's go and see how this does. I don't have to go too crazy with Effro's health, as long as I'm making sure I have enough skeletons to keep fighting. Okay, so the next stage is pretty hard. We need to make sure we're going super fast with it. Good, good, good. You guys are there. Right, so this is where things get tough. I need to be very fast at summoning. Summon cooldown. And Effro health is going to be key factors, I think. I really feel like I just need an army summoned every single time. Like, but he's going to die super fast. That's the thing. We'll try it. Let's try that strategy and see if it works. If we could just do multiple skeletons over and over and potentially get a victory with that. Okay, so health. Definitely need health upgrades for this to work. And then we're going to do extra skeletons. A lot of extra skeletons. I suppose a lot of healing will coincide with this. So we'll do extra skeletons, max, and healing protocols. And those might work pretty good together. Let's get some armor. Let's go and get the healing now as a bit of a head start on that whole thing. Healing wave, no, we'll do bless. And I'm going to upgrade it one single time. And here we go. Okay, another health for Effro. Let's go. Okay, I really don't like getting this close, but it is what it is. Man. Okay, we're gonna have to take a couple into range. Here we go, summon range. Let's do one more into summon range. Now we're gonna go back to extra skeletons. And extra skeletons, let's do it. So now we should be able to summon 2 skeletons at a time, most of the times. We're halfway, let's heal again. About halfway point is where we want to heal, so summon cooldown might be necessary, or just more health, because it looks like we're going a little below that. Yeah, let's get a little bit of skeleton damage there. This is where things get a little bit interesting, right? So we're gonna do heal. I don't really have any other points to contend with here, so let's see how this goes. We're summoning 2 at a time. Is it enough? It is not enough. Oh, it is enough. We survived and we stayed alive the whole time. All right, so more extra skeletons. I kind of want to get some skeleton speed too, now that I think about it. That's actually a really good one to have early on too. So extra skeletons all the way. Let's go. Now I'm going to start needing some more health because yes, I can heal, but I'm taking a big chunk of health away every single time I summon. So like right now, he could die if he gets too many skeletons. I think it's like need about 2 health for every skeleton increase. So we'll go to 5 and then we'll get extra skeletons up until 10. All right, now we're doing good. We're doing good. We're getting all the skeletons going here. We're getting an army raised very quickly. Now if I were to speed it up just a tad, we'll have even a quicker army raised, right? So skeleton army there, armor there. Let's do one more into speed. I'm actually gonna do, where is it? Summon cooldown. 1 point in the summon cooldown. 1 point in the range. Let's do it. Summoning 3 doesn't seem that unlikely. Okay, this is just, that's just ridiculous, man. I need to figure this out. So I might try a lower difficulty just to kind of get the grasp for it until we can go back in there and defeat impossible. I need to strategize here, guys. It's been a while. A little bit rusty. So we're going to do... How many skulls do I have? Let me see. I have green, which is normal difficulty. Pfft. Normal difficulty. Let's do... I guess we're going to do insane. Insane, and then it goes nightmare, hell, impossible. Let's try insane and see how that goes with our necromancer. It should be doable. It should be. Effro summon skeletons at the cost of 25 per health. All right, and then all your non-skeleton attacks spawn to 0. So we could do this with a demon synergy, and that would help out a little bit. In that case, I would need a demon commander, but they wouldn't have 0 health, you know, armor. So that doesn't really help out that much. Let's go with Elven Archer. Let's get all these guys dead. It should be a little bit easier now, a little bit more simple for us to get through this. All right, so first of all, extra skeletons. I'm gonna stick with that strategy. I think that strategy is viable, right? And let's get skeleton range. Where is my health? Like, health has to be here. Come on, bro. One more reroll. There we go. Doesn't matter the cost. I have to have the health right away. I also have to have a heal. Probably on stage 2 I have to have a heal, right? I feel like that's a good place for it. Okay, so another skeleton armor. What if I just have heavily armored skeletons that I summon very quickly? That could be good too, actually. Now that I think about it, bless. We're gonna go with summon range. And 15% health. Now I'm going to do extra skeletons. Go again. Okay, I do want to get 2 skeletons up at a time, and then I'll start leveling up other stats. I feel like it's good to increase 1 skeleton, get a little bit of points in the base stats, do another skeleton, and so on. Okay, so extra skeleton. Let's get a little bit more health for our bro here. He's not doing so hot. He needs a little bit of a top up there with his health pool. All right, let's see how quickly my health goes down. This is all about health monitoring, really. Okay, he's doing it. But the thing is, what happens when I start adding in more skeletons, right? That's when it starts getting dicey. So we're gonna get some more health. And I don't know if I won't need another one just yet. Let's get extra skeletons, and 1 more point into extra skeletons will be very good. That is 2 skeletons every single draw. Let's go. Let's see how we do against horses. This is lower difficulty, so let's just hopefully, yeah, it's a lot easier on this difficulty. Not sure if it's the build or if it's just easier in general, right? Okay, so we're gonna get skeleton speed up again, and maybe armor is really a key factor to have anyway in this. Let's get summon range. And I think I'm good on my healing, but just in case, I'll go and top that up too. Alright, they did a little bit of damage to me, nothing too crazy. Alright, so about halfway, I should heal myself up. Roughly. Nice. It's all about keeping my guy alive here. Armor again. What do we have for... Let's do range. Keep in the back. If I have like 4 or 5 in the range, then I'm pretty set in that case, in my opinion. All right, so we're gonna do 1 faster, and that's gonna be it for now. So the other factor is, yes, I have some strong skeletons. They can go in there, they can get it done. Now, do I want to start messing with synergies and get a bunch of skeleton synergies going on there too? I mean, that's really a dicey situation because I could completely destroy my build doing that. All right, but this is where it matters here. This is where everything comes to shine right here with these dudes. Let's make these skeletons a little bit to contend with, shall we? Make them a little beefy. Let's get my cooldown reduced just a little bit. I think having beefy skeletons is going to help a tad here. Oh, these guys are just something else, aren't they? All right, so let's do this then. Let's build up an army. Let's try our Necromancer with just a complete army alongside him. So we start, of course, with these guys, the archers. We're going to work on synergies. We're going to use the whole army against them. We're going to, of course, level up our skeletons as well. But for now, let's do this. We're going to get the demon imps. And we're going to grab us blacksmiths. All right, you're going to go in the back because, I mean, you are technically a support character. You're not really a frontline fighter so much, unless I could build them up enough. Okay, so skeleton damage, we're going to take that. And let's go and upgrade Effro's health. There we go. Nice. And is there... Give me a soldier, please. There we go. Swordsman. I'll take the spiders shortly, too. The spiders are useful for, you know, kind of crowd control a little bit. Slowing down my enemies. Okay. Skeleton speed, please. Alright, things are going to get dicey here. Not really, but, you know, a little bit. So we're going to go and get that spider, and we're going to upgrade Effro with health and more skeletons. I'm still going to make a skeleton army, regardless. And I am going to put some distance. I think when you have an army, it's very big to have enough distance between Effro and the fight. Alright, so summon range is exactly what I was talking about. Thank you. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to invest into Bless. So we can heal up our bro here. You guys need to be back here. What are you doing? You're his support group. And we're going to save up for tier 2 units. All right, get ready. Heal him. Nicely done, fellas. Nicely done. All right, so we're going to do summon cooldown just a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy with that because it does impact him a bit. Okay, and Demon Breaker's huge character to have, in my opinion. I love that character. Let's get Demon Slashers as well. Now we have a base level Demon Synergy. So we have some skeletons coming in as well. Let's go get those skeletons going, baby. Bam, 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 bam. Dead. Alright, so this might work out pretty good for me. Let's go ahead and get another point to heal. Okay, and then tier 2, we're going to get wolves. Now we have a beast synergy, because we got these guys too. Lovely. And we already got wormlings. So we can take elven defenders and put them in the front line too. Okay, let's go again. This might be doable. This might be very doable. Okay, push, make that hard push forward. They're all dead. Love it. Love it very much. Summon cooldown. And let's go with another... I feel like I'm missing one unit. What is it? I might not be. Okay, we're going to take another Demon Slasher then, in that case. And wait until tier 3. But we're going to need to increase that range, though. So where's that range? Here we go. Range to 2. That's going to help a little bit. We're on level 8. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how this goes. I mean, that was much smoother. Level 8 has been killing me multiple times, so it's nice to actually get a victory. Let's get Effro some health. I'm still saving for that tier 3. Let's go. I want to get all that synergy built up, man. Have you guys be very toasty here and able to survive. Oh no, this is bad. What happened? Y'all died, man. You're not supposed to be dead. Alright, well, I mean, we still resisted. It just was not a very good thing. Let's do skeleton speed. And... well, now let's get to next tier. As soon as possible. Now we have an elven synergy, right? So, that's going to be very useful for us, too. Tier 3. Cavaliers, baby. Let's get that Cavalier group going. And we also have our archers. Now the archers are a ranged unit, so it's very helpful for us. Gonna help us tear through these armies a bit. And they stay back at the same level as Effro. So they are great support. They're gonna attack the archers first and then Effro. Just remember, nobody's got armor, so range units is a very good option for a support. Okay, so more range for the archers, or I could do... you know, I'm gonna give you some range. Sure, I'll give you guys a little bit of range. We have throwing units anyway coming up. So let's do... what else do we have? we need our demon shaman, and we also need our... Do we already have elven elites? And we do. So the only thing left is demon commanders, right? Demon commanders can go up front. A shaman can go... you're gonna stay in the back with us, actually, because you're gonna be stunning. All right, and we're gonna need more range. Just keep myself ranged up. Let's go, let's go. So it would make sense to give demon synergy to another, you know, class, another race. And that way, when we get the full benefit, it's gonna benefit everybody. We'll do that when we need to, though. So for now, let's go ahead and get extra skeletons. Yeah, let's get that, actually. You know what? Let's get extra skeletons a little bit higher. Let's get extra skeletons too. I want to get double. So 1 more point into that, please. And then we should be good. And I have like a skeleton army I can summon pretty quickly. For my support, at least, while everybody else is in the fight. So we need to save up for tier 4. Let's go. Shouldn't be too hard to do. I'm hoping. All right, we're making a push on the bottom, mostly because I have a skeletons I could just reinforce really quickly. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not looking too hot, actually. Okay, I just need to keep those skeletons in the fight. Let's get some skeleton armor to help them out a little bit. We're almost there, actually. I do kind of want to get some more. Let's see. Tier 2, I'm going to grab another Demon Breaker set here. Let's go. Demon Breakers are great for AoE, crowd control sort of situation. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, a lot of range units. No. Alright, the armor was lacking, and that's why I died in that one. That's not very cool, man. So we're going to have to go through that again and figure it out. I think I just need to invest in more armored units to make this happen. So let's get back into it. So the Necromancer is a character I've always kind of struggled with. Well, I don't know what happened there, but I'm back. So the Necromancer I've always kind of struggled with just because the build, like the actual build for the Necromancer, from what I remember, is very weird. Like things that work is kind of weird for him, but all right, let's do summon cooldown. I think the goal before when I used to stream this game was just get as many units as possible to overwhelm the enemies. And that is the main thing. Don't invest too much into health, just have enough health that you can maintain. Let's go and get blessed right away. I think you need both healing spells, if I'm correct. Oh, oops. Alright, let's see. Can I get the other healing spell, or are you gonna... I got 2... Oh, I'm out of rerolls, man. That's not good. Alright, let's get back into it. Okay, I went ahead and reset the game because I want both those healing spells, and I want them as soon as possible. Right, I feel like that's really good to have. All right, let's get skeleton speed, and we're gonna get bless, and we're also going to re-roll that and get healing wave. Those are gonna be very important for me, and we're gonna get some health for our main character here. So healing wave is especially important early on because it gives me a bonus when it comes to my speed for, you know, getting these guys out there. So really, you can play Effro with just kind of teeter-tottering between these two because you build up your armor, right? And you also build up your healing. So what if I do this? What if I, instead of concentrating on all the other units, I concentrate on armor? And I just keep him alive, and then I make him super fast. Then if I do the cooldown reduction and things like that, you know, he's just gonna continuously be spawning units, right? While I'm staying healed and I'm staying good on everything. So let's go and get attack speed there. Okay, so we will increase our units just a little bit, or maybe Effro health. And then we're gonna get skeleton speed. Okay, let's go. And boom. It also makes them a little bit faster too, so it helps everybody out along the path. Okay, this might actually be the build that I was using before that was working. It was just kind of sweeping the floor with Effro here. So we can do more damage bonus or health. Damage bonus does nothing for me in the long run here. All right, so armor. I'm going to do a bunch of armor. And is there a cooldown reduction? No, it's skeleton speed. No cooldown reduction yet. That's fine. So we're going to do speed, armor. Just teeter-totter those back and forth. We should be good. Nope, I'm dead. I didn't time it correctly. I'll get back into it right now. Let's see. Actually, I feel like maybe just the healing one, the healing wave, is the one that is the most important. Summon cooldown, new spell. Okay, bless, and let's get new spell, healing wave. Okay, so we're going to make our attack speed faster. There's a catch-22 to that. There's a caveat. Is that how they say it? To making this faster is it also hurts me more. So getting my healing up super high is super vital too. Maybe just healing wave alone, but with like more of a healing aesthetic to it could be really good. Okay, let's see. Let's go over here. Let's do not bounces. Bounces isn't useful. Attack speed. You know, let's just turn bless off. Let's give you a little bit more health. Let's give you 2 things of health. How about that? There we go. That should be good. And let's see how this plays out here. I think that might actually work. What if I just spam healing wave constantly? And then I just have the heal super strong too. Let's get that heal up. Then I don't even need to worry about bless, right? We just go like this. And then bless is going to be used to heal me up more. And then if I have like a bunch of units, then we'll be shooting them out super quickly. Bam, bam, bam. It'll be like a shotgun of an army, I guess. All right, we're going to get that healing wave up. And let's get cooldown reduction. This is where it gets dicey here, folks. This is where it gets dicey. Let's get skeleton damage up. Maybe that would be a good thing too. Just build up my skeleton damage a bit. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? It might. It actually did. Wow. Okay. So we're going to keep getting the attack speed as high as we can. Attack speed's really vital. I just need healing wave. I never thought of that before. Healing wave is the most important thing for Effro. Who would have thought? And then you just kind of add skeletons when you can and stuff like that. Okay. Boom. Actually, that was pretty smooth for that area too. Let's get a little bit more health. And I think overall we're doing pretty good. Let's get summon range. Skeleton speed is nice. And extra skeletons. Extra skeletons give me a chance to get 2 once in a while. I might want to increase that even further because then with the boost in speed and extra skeletons, we can get an army up pretty quick. So let's go ahead and get that to 5 as quickly as we can. We're about to have quite a force to reckon with here. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. And boom. And get more army. Look, we can just generate a bunch of skeletons real fast that way. That's really smooth, actually. Let's get summon range and skeleton speed. And I think we're good with that. Let's go. That's like a shotgun effect of skeletons. That's pretty good, man. Boom, boom, boom. Go, 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 go. Okay, nice. All right, we're going to get the extra skeletons to 10. That's what our main thing is right now. Get that to 10. Boom. One more would be nice. Let's go. Okay, it is hurting me a little bit more, but we can fight it. Oh, this is nice, actually. Heck yeah. Army. An army dispenser is what we are. All right. And one more extra skeletons. I'll give him another health to, well, summon range would be good. More than anything. Let's go, let's go. Level 11. Is this the furthest I've made it? It might be. Okay, go, go. And having the archers is actually really handy. I might get more archers to go along with my builds. Nice. Okay. So it seems like I do need some more healing, by the way. Healing factor needs to be bigger. I need heal from Bless too, not just the other one. So we're gonna have to wait and get Bless in a minute. Okay, this is looking good. Not really anything I could buy yet with this unit upgrade. So we'll just keep going. Okay, nice, nice, nice. It does make it increases my power when I do Bless too. Not like that really does much for me, but you know, it's nice to have, I guess. All right, we're getting it done. Let's go ahead and get summon cooldown a little bit more quick here. Range is due, health, and a little bit of armor on our bros. It'll be helpful. Come on, come on, come on. Get those armies out. Okay, we need more units. That's a big thing we're gonna need. There's a lot more units. I don't think we have enough to actually win this. Level 13 again is gonna be kind of a problem for me. Units and armor, actually. I feel like armor needs to be like at 5. Speaking of, here we go. Okay, armor. Let's get another piece of armor. Actually, just maybe armor in general will be really good to have, because then they can stay in the fight a little bit longer, right? Start getting them a little bit of health too, like a little bit of damage. Not bad, guys, not bad. Having more units is great for having like a massive units all coming after me. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We need to enhance our healing a bit. Bless is way too weak. Bless should be my big whammy attack. Okay. Okay, this is where things get a little bit tricky here, because these guys are pretty strong. All right, so we're gonna have to... What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Let's get Effro's health up a little bit. I am gonna get hit here. That's the thing. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, dead. Dang, that's tough, man. That is tough, tough, tough. I need to figure out how to survive that one too. Having enough skeleton armor might do it. Not 100% on that yet. Let me think. I gotta strategize this a little bit more. You know, this might sound super crazy, but what if I just have range units? Like, not even worry about the skeleton stuff so much, but just range units alone. And then we just go crit, we just go damage, we just go crazy with range units. So we're gonna go and get some archers to join us. So our skeletons are gonna go out there and tank for us, right? But the archers are doing the true damage. We're gonna give him a little bit extra health and continue with my archer army. Continue with there too. Here we go. This is just an idea. It might work, it might not. Okay, we're gonna definitely need to increase the archers themselves, upgrade the archers a bit here. Archer screen, and one more into the archer screen. They're gonna be throwing stuff back at us, so maybe a little bit of range will be helpful. And damage. Let's go see what happens here. Okay, then we have our skeletons going in, which is kind of distracting them a bit. That's good, that's good. We have our tanks being spawned continuously, right? Okay, so let's do crit chance. And another one of you. Okay, more range. Let's go. I need to get more range for Effro too, because if you look at that, yeah, he's kind of a distraction, I suppose. But we need him to stay in the back a little bit more. Okay, so tanks, range, and one more range for Effro, please. Yeah, that's a little bit better, at least. Okay, so we're gonna have to... Let's do an upgrade. Let's get a little bit more damage for our guys here. Oh, those guys have some max range, don't they? Look at that javelin range. They were throwing across the whole field, more like a crossbow unit, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna do summon range here. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and unlock the next tier. It would be good to have a lot more units, you know what I mean? Okay, you're gonna take points. Effro still needs to go in first, because he needs to start summoning ASAP. Oh, my archers are really good, though. I love archers, man. The archers are great units to use. Okay, let's do health. I've done, like, archer-only runs. I wonder if that could essentially work for Effro. Since they don't technically have a disadvantage, since they don't have armor, right? Okay, let's do... We have Wormlings. That's our range unit for here. I can save up for the next tier 3, which is going to be my crossbow units. That'll be very useful to have as well. Let's go and get crit chance and continue. I think we can take these guys out. We got splash damage. We got everything else going on. We're good. Crit. We can do tier 3. And it gave me crossbow unit. That's super valuable. Thank you very much for the crossbow units. Love crossbow units, by the way. They're very good at crits, which take down enemies quickly. Takes down bosses even quicker. Now, are we going to survive? Barely. We really need to get... Well, skeleton speed is a good one to get. Let's get some huntsmen. Some marksmen. Tier 2. And a little bit more archers. Here we go. That is perfect. Then we have some javelin units on the bottom. If I had an AoE type spell, I would be taking those guys out. It's okay though. My crossbow units do fire pretty far away. That's not bad. Critical damage, please. And maybe now is when I start getting other units to start rushing in and being more of a distraction. Like here we are with a full set of humans, right? So that's going to give me, I believe, more crit ability. And let's add in... we'll put an imp in there. Imps are good for, like, going in and just dying. Which just sounds pretty funny, but that's what they do. They go in and they die. And we'll do some skeleton armor. Let's go. Okay, we should be able to hold our ground here on 11. But pretty soon is where we start losing all the time. So we need to be careful not to do that anymore. I've done archer runs where it's just like pure attack speed, and they do pretty good with just a lot of attack speed, man. Honestly, you guys do crit. Is there anything I need at tier 2? We need, I mean, if we want some demons, we can get some demons here. Let's get demon breaker. Let's get a slasher. There we go. We got a couple demons. And I believe we have another elf character in here. That'd be good to have. Got the wolf, got this guy. Okay. We need the spider from tier 1. I'm trying to build like an overall, you know, I do want it to be range majority, but having distractions is very helpful too, because then I can shoot more of them with my range, which helps a lot. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, let's do... Did Effro die, or was he alive in the end? We'll go with armor. And I meant to get tier 1. Here we go. I need spider, please. Let's get the spider. Spider's a good unit for slowing things down. And tier 3 we have... Well, Cavaliers is a good one too, because they rush in, they take care of business, and they're also another human that can help me get that human proc a little bit earlier. Super useful to have. Okay, executions for all these guys done. Summon range, damage, extra skeletons. Let's do extra skeletons for now. Okay, we got some big units here. The good thing is crossbow units take those guys down fast, super fast. So we're going to need probably more crossbow units. I know I did want to get other classes too. Getting the elven class would have been a good move as well, because that would have given me the synergy. But that is okay for now. Let's go. Crossbow units are going to destroy these guys. Or they should, because I got that crit bonus too. Yeah, they're dying. They're dying, man. It's a good mixture to have crossbow and elven archers. Let's do skeleton health, please. Oh boy, here we go. This is the one that is kind of a butchery, so to speak. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is... Did I have Cavalier? I do have Cavalier. Let's get the Elven Elites. Elven Elites is needed. And We can get the shaman, I guess. Or I can save my money and potentially get more here. Let's go and get some damage, though, for our range units. And some attack speed. I had no attack speed bonuses at all. That's crazy. Okay, range units. This is going to be bad for you guys. You're going to get the majority of the damage. Yeah, Effro died quickly. That's just kind of how it is with that whole playing field there. Alright, so we're going to get some upgrades. Some range upgrades is good. Some damage upgrades. And some speed. I do not have enough speed. I'm really surprised I didn't get more. Health for our bro. And let's go. Alright, we just need to endure. And we should win. As long as we can endure the damage. Come on, Effro. Just keep up the soldiers. That's the main thing. Keeping them at bay. Done. Nicely done. Okay. I want to save for this, but at the same time, I know things can get kind of dicey if I don't, you know, do things correctly. Let's get back into it, though. Let's see how it goes. All those crits. I think those crossbow units are really doing me some justice right now. Helping me take things out. Okay. Let's do summon range. And next, now we can get the human synergy, right? So we have another elven unit. That's good for us, too. Let's go and get Acolytes. Love Acolyte, by the way. If I really want to win this, I'm going to use the summoner. I'm going to use my mages, man. My mages are something else. Acolytes can absolutely destroy this place if I set it properly. Okay. This is a little bit dangerous, though. Look at that. Oh, I don't know, man. Crossbow units took point there. We're going to need some more attack speed, maybe some range, things like that. All right. Do we have Paladin? We do. Now we have what we need to have a full human synergy. Next up, Sandstalkers. They got a little bit of life leech. Then, Golems. All right. And then I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to get all the units I can, right? Okay, let's get a little bit more of the elven units. They're strong, right? They're good at holding the forces back. They don't have a lot of armor because we have 0 armor for melee units right now, but that's okay. That's where our archery is. That's where our range units shine right now. Okay, Effro died, but that's okay. We don't necessarily need him to stay alive for the whole thing. More damage. All right, now here's the thing I want to do. We're getting our acolytes, and we're getting our acolytes leveled up. We're gonna do cast chance, fire burst area. We're gonna do cast chance. Acolytes are going to be helping out quite a bit in these fights. They have strong attacks. They have a little bit of an area attack too. Now, are we gonna survive? Probably not. We just got butchered. That was crazy. They just came in and tore us up, man. But that was closer though, right? Doing range kind of worked. Pretty insane. Now, what if I do only archers? Nothing else. Just only archers on insane. Will they be able to pull this out of the hat for Effro? I think so. I think so. Okay, so we don't want any other upgrades. Can I set it to range units only? Yes, I can, even though, because Effro's got like a little bonus too, right? So we're going to do, if we're going to do archers only, then I'm going to start with archers only, and then we're going to do upgrades too. I'm going to get their speed as high as possible, their range as high as possible. We're just going to kind of equalize everything we can. Let's go and get that. This is going to be an interesting scenario. So we're going to get their range to 5 like first. Because the higher range they have, the more that they can destroy. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Let's do critical chance. Upgrade unit. We're going to upgrade them to max. Range is valuable with these guys. And let's go. Try to stay as far back as we can from the fight. I know Effro's probably not going to survive these fights, but that's okay. We don't need the hero. We just need strong archers to make it happen. Attack speed, please. Let's get some more archers on the fight here, on the field. We need to have probably 100 of those guys. That's what's really going to make this happen. Like 100 archers. Look, see? No problem in that place. Attack speed. And archers. All the way. I think the max they could charge me is like 40 gold anyway. They will just start doing more upgrades, I suppose. Oh, my one skeleton was rushing up there. Let's do damage. Range. Damage. And archers. Let's go. I'm just kind of winging this right now. I'm seeing where I'm lacking. Damage is a big thing. Criticals is a big thing. Attack speeds is a big thing too. So we're gonna let's get this to 50. And then we'll start concentrating more on core stats. Oh man, I need one more archer upgrade to make it happen. Nicely done. Okay, we're gonna get this one, and then I'm gonna upgrade attack speed to 5. I'm gonna get my crits to 5 as well. I want to get it max, but you know, it's gonna take a minute to get that far. Range. Here, damage is at 5. Let's get the attack speed, and now we're gonna start working on the crit. Crit's gonna be very valuable too. It's just not the most valuable thing there is. I think attack speed is gonna be insane for these guys. Oh, here we go. We might actually be in a bad situation. These guys have a lot more range than us. They have like a 20 range or something crazy. That's where things start to get a little crazy. All right, so we're gonna get our archers up to 100 now, which is, I believe, 20 on the list. Then we're gonna increase all of our stats to 10 after that. 20 archers, 10 on each upgrade. We could do it. We could do this. I don't think I need any spells. They're going. Some of them will die. It's going to happen. All right. Boom. Boom. But Ash, you're not saving any money. No, I'm not. All right. I think 10 or maybe even 12 range will max range these guys. Oh, look at this. I think I might be a little low on DPS. We're going to need to increase our damage stats ASAP. More damage. Speaking of, more damage. And just more archers in general also helps with that too. Because then I have more damage from having more units. Okay, this is a little bit crazy, but we did it. Mission accomplished. Attack speed increase, please. Alright, this is where things get a little bit dicey again, because I don't have crossbow units. I just have archers, which don't do the same kind of armor piercing as a crossbow unit would do. However, it still gets the job done. Damage again. Oh man, this is where it's real crazy, isn't it? Because these guys are going to come in hot. 104 archers. Let's see what happens. Actually, not bad. Not bad at all, guys. All right, we're going to get your damage up to 10. Then I'll work on attack speed. And after that, we're going to focus on crit until it's max crit. Oh, look at that, though. We're destroying the ads. Oh, not anymore. All right, this is GG here. This is where crowd control becomes an issue. Right, because he can just walk up to my archers and boom, dead. That is pretty insane. Okay, so I really got to think on this. What build will work best with Effro? Archers was not the thing. It could be Acolytes, but I'm going to have to rush Acolytes to the playing field, right? Which is kind of a gamble because I have to survive all the way till I get to tier 4. I mean, we could try that and see what happens, right? Let's go. Try to get our Acolytes on the field with us. ASAP. He died. Let's do attack speed. If it's going to be Acolytes on the playing field, then we need to do more upgrades. Okay, we're going to get more range units. And let's go again. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully. I don't want to get too invested if I'm going the Acolyte route. I need to really prioritize getting those guys up there. Let's see, boom. Let's get attack speed for you again. Here we go. All right, you guys are going to be in the front, and I'm going to save up money. Let's see where our flaws are, if any. We just need to be able to take on those horses are coming up pretty soon. It's going to be a big thing for us. Let's do none of these. I'll give Effro a little bit of health. So 105, so we need to survive this stage too. What I'm going to do though is give some wormlings to the fights. And remember, human synergy is important. So I'm going to grab a human as well. Let's grab 2. I'm going to get blacksmith. We'll get the tier 1s done. This will help a little bit with the whole crowd situation that we endure here. Perfect. Thank you. 70 golds. All right, we need to switch our stuff over to range. Thank you. Oh, man. All right, this is where it's dicey again with these guys. These guys have 57.5. Y'all do 6.6. Who does the most damage here? 6 damage, 5. And what your skeleton does, 24. So the skeleton is kind of the dominant one of the group here. All right, we're gonna kind of overwhelm them with numbers. Let's go. Hopefully that works, just adding a slow effect to these guys. It does work. It does help a bit. 137 is going to get that tier. That's going to give me the ability to stun them. And soon, I can also... Let me just get this too. Because I do need the humans anyway. So I'll take the human synergy from having a crossbow unit. So we have a base human synergy now. That's not bad. Alright, so more attack speed. Attack speed is golden for Acolytes too. It's really, really useful. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. So, do I think I can survive this? Maybe. Do I want another human unit? Possibly. Let's go. The only other human unit I think I can get is the Cavalier, who's the horse unit. Oh, we got this. Alright, no problem. No problem. I'm going to give you a little bit more health, and boom. That gave me this guy. Okay. Let's see how this goes then. We have the orcs. Actually, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's do attack speed again. Okay, so we have tier 4. We're immediately going to get Acolyte, please. Acolyte is going to be essential to my survival right now. Perfect. And we're going to get, as well, a paladin, so I can start getting that synergy built up. There's only one more human I need for that synergy to even happen. And it's going to happen soon. Human synergy is going to be very important for this as well, because they're going to need the ability to penetrate armor. Acolyte, please. Cast chance. Okay, so 3. We're going to need that Cavalier. Get you in the fight, too. And then you guys need more cast chance. Boom. Let's go. I'm going to fill this whole map with these guys. They need to increase our range. We need to really get that range like doubled what it is here. It's pretty low. Damage. Let's see. Where is the range? I've seen the range too, but I was upgrading them instead. Acolytes. Oh, I bought Acolytes instead. That works too. Okay, the range is a little bit better, but we're still a little bit too close to the playing field here. I don't want you guys to be involved in the fights. I want you to just be finishing the fight from further away. Cast chance, please. And let's do upgrade unit range. I'll put like 5 upgrades into that, and that should help a lot. Can I do one more? Thank you. Let's go. Then I just need to increase my number and my attack speed. The crits are pretty big for these guys too, I gotta say. But attack speed's huge. They're great at controlling the crowds here. There we go, nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get some damage increase. We'll get it to 10. Let's do... Where's the attack speed? Here we go. Attack speed up. Let's get one more set. We'll just do like one upgrade, one little increase in our army. Got a little bit close there, but that's okay. These units can fight. They can endure a little bit. All right, I want to get it to 10, a solid 10 in my number. Need to increase your guys' crits. Let's get 20 units in total. If we can. Range, please. Boom. Okay, this is gonna get dicey again. Anytime these guys show up, it gets a little bit crazy. Damage. Go. Oh no. Whew. You almost took out all my acolytes. That's not good. Alright, critical. Start getting some critical numbers. Attack speed. And I think my range is good. We just need to get crit up a lot. That's looking a little bit better for the crits. Look at that. We mowed down his other dudes. We just need to keep getting that crit higher and higher. Every time we get a crit increase and then we do a damage increase, that helps a lot. All right, we're going to do crits. Get the crit to 5. And then we'll do damage to 10. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. I think I might need to increase my units again soon. Okay, we're going to get that damage to 10, though. Just like I said I would. Boom. How you guys doing? Let's see your numbers. 48. 28% chance to burst fire. Nice. Let's go. Look at that execution from these guys, though. They just kind of take them all out. Look, they have acolytes too. That's not fair. I have a... How did that happen? I got a victory from that. All right, cool. I'll take it. Attack speed. Let's get more acolytes, who's obviously I was a little bit lacking in that last fight, and I need more to compensate. We'll double our count. Then we should be able to get through this with double the amount of units. We'll do upgrades again after that. You know, we get a good 40 or so on the screen. Okay, let's do this again. We're on stage 20. This is where we died the original time, right? Man, that is tough. Those guys are insane. Which is crazy because probably melee units work amazing against them, which of course my skeletons would be. It's just I have so much advantage when it comes to range as well. Very insane. I'm going to have to revisit this, but I think that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching me play Mage Monsters 2. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and definitely check out Doom Dwarfs. Down on the bottom right there, you see it. Wishlist Doom Dwarfs, and help promote the developer's next game. Pretty cool game. Can't wait to see it released. See you later. Bye-bye.